Hello everyone. The article today is Which countries allow Vietnamese to work postgraduate, written by Dat Nguyen on 22nd of June 2025. And here's the detail of the news. A number of countries, including the US, Canada, and some Asian nations, offer post-graduation work permits ranging from 1 to 3 years for Vietnamese students who have or will soon complete their education program in the host country. Some countries prioritize certain sectors, such as science and technology, but also impose certain requirements such as age or the location of applicants' education institution. Below is the list of some countries that offer postgraduate work permits to international students, including Vietnamese. The first one is Asian countries. The Malaysia's Education Malaysia Global Services recently added Vietnam and some other Southeast Asian countries to the list eligible for a graduate pass, allowing to stay up to 1 year post-graduation. This program, announced in late 2023, is part of Malaysia's visa liberalization plan to attract more tourists and international students. Among other Southeast Asian countries, Thailand has introduced the non-ED plus visa in late 2024, allowing international students pursuing bachelor's degrees or higher to stay for an additional year after graduation to seek employment, according to the Office of the Prime Minister. In Singapore, students can apply for a work holiday pass or internship work permit issued by the Ministry of Manpower to stay for 6 months. In South Korea, the Ministry of Justice announced new policies in late 2024 to attract talent, extending the job-seeking visa D-10-1 duration by 1 year to a maximum of 3 years. Additionally, the post-graduation internship period at a company was increased from 6 months to up to 1 year. The visa applies to international students who have studied in South Korea for the past 3 years. Other popular study destinations like China and Japan currently lack independent post-graduation work policies or have limited rights, reported Thanh newspaper. For instance, in Japan, students without a job offer after graduation must switch to another visa type, allowing a maximum stay of 12 months and require a recommendation letter from their school to continue job hunting, according to the Study in Japan website. The second one is United States. The US offers the optional practical training for students to stay and work for 1 year in a job directly related to their field of study. This period can be extended by an additional 2 years for students in STEM fields: science, technology, engineering, mathematics, according to the US Citizenship and Immigration Services website. Students can apply for the program 1 year before the end of their studies. Currently, the program applies to international students with an F1 student visa. The visa, however, has to be filled by the employer and not the employee, which can be challenging for applicants with limited professional connections, according to the website Study International. Number 3 is Australia and New Zealand. In Australia, Vietnamese students can stay and work post-graduation in 2 streams: post-vocational education work or post-higher education work, with durations ranging from 18 months to 3 years. Applicants are required to be under 35 years old to qualify for a post-graduation work visa. Regulations, however, have been tightened in recent years. Doctoral and applied master's graduates are now limited to 3 and 2 years of post-graduation stay, respectively, a reduction of 1 year compared to previous policies. Meanwhile, bachelor's and research master's graduates can stay for 2 and 3 years, respectively. Additional 1 to 2 years may be granted based on the location of the applications of the applicant's educational institution, according to the Australian Department of Home Affairs. In New Zealand, students can apply for a post-study work visa to work for up to 3 years. The next one is United Kingdom. In the UK, Vietnamese students can apply for a graduate road visa to stay and work for 2 to 3 years. However, this duration may be shortened as the UK government proposed in May to reduce it to 18 months for all academic levels, pending parliamentary review. Germany. Students studying at German universities can remain in the country post-graduation by extending their residence permit for up to 18 months after completing their studies. The 18th month begins as soon as the student finishes their final exams. During those 18 months, applicants can work whatever job they can in order to support themselves until a full-time employment is secured. The job does not necessarily have to be related to your field of study, according to the website Study in Germany. Canada. In Canada, Vietnamese students can apply for a post-graduation work permit to stay for up to 3 years, applicable to bachelor's, master's, and doctoral graduates. For vocational program graduates, eligibility for a work permit requires studying in one of the 989 long-term in-demand occupations in Canada, with the permit duration matching the program length, as detailed in Canada government website. A new requirement mandates applicants to submit an English or French language proficiency certificate at Canadian Language Benchmark Level 7 for university graduates and Level 5 for college polytechnic graduates, according to the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. And that is the end of the news for today. Thank you.